I order the quorum bell to be rung for 10 minutes.
The Speaker has ordered for the quorum bell to be rung for 10 minutes. Allow me to take you through some of the business that will be discussed today in the morning session. Another motion that will be discussed is the establishment of the Science Museum by the Honorable John Kiarie MP. That aware to Article 11(2)(b) of the Constitution provides that the government should recognize the role of science and indigenous technologies in the development of the nation. Further aware that the Vision 2030 provides for the integration of information, communication, and technology in the country's transformative agenda. Concerned that there exists no science museum for the consolidating indigenous science, scientific and technological innovations, training, and research purposes in East African region, appreciating that integration of science and technology will greatly enhance Kenya's economic and societal success, noting that there is potential for growth in the technology sector by establishing a science museum. Further noting that the informal science education plays a role in the progression of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM. Acknowledging that science museums operate as the nexus between science practitioners, policymakers, and the public and the public, cognizant of the fact that a science museum in the country will greatly impact the economy of the country in the quest to become an industrialized nation. Now, therefore, this House resolved that the national government, through relevant ministries, establish and operationalize a science museum in the country. Also, a motion to be discussed today is the support and promoting local fertilizer manufacturing industries. This is a motion number 033 of 2023 by the Honorable Samuel Atandi MP. That aware that the Fertilizer and Animal Foodstuff Act 2015 provides for the regulation of fertilizer importation in the country, and further aware that the Fertilizer and Animal Foodstuffs Board regulates the fertilizer and animal foodstuffs industry, including the manufacture and production of fertilizers, noting that the country currently relies heavily on imported fertilizer due to inadequate local production capacity. Further noting that the low local production leads to high costs for farmers, reducing their profits and results in an unhealthy reliance on imported fertilizer.
Honorable Deputy Majority Leader.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I would like to beg to lay the following papers on the table of the House today, Wednesday, June 12th, 2024 morning sitting. Honorable Speaker, I lay as follows. Reports of the Auditor General and financial statements for the year ended 30th June 2023 and the certificates therein in respect of 1. Kenya Reinsurance Corporation Limited, 2. Media Council of Kenya, 3. Auctioneers Licensing Board, 4. Kenya Rural Roads Authority, 5. Kenya Civil Aviation Authority, 6. Kenya Airports Authority, 7. National Transport and Safety Authority, 8. National Cereals and Produce Board, 9. Meru National Polytechnic, and 10. National Drought Management Authority. Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Papers are so laid. Next.
Order number 6, notices of motion. Order number 7, questions and statements.
Honorable members, from your order papers, we have statements from 2 members. I'll start with the member for Bobasi, if he's in the house, the Honorable Innocent Momanyi. Is the member for Bobasi in the house? It's a statement you're supposed to. Okay, just sit on your seat, they'll give you a copy. The Honorable Member for Isiolo County. Honorable Mumina, are you ready? Proceed.
Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Education regarding the preparedness of schools to deal with the effects of the recent heavy rains and associated challenges that came with it. Honorable Speaker, the recent heavier than normal rains that pounded various parts of the country caused flash floods that affected school infrastructure and destroyed roads, thereby rendering some schools inaccessible. In Merti and Sericho sub-counties in Isiolo County, the Wasonyiro broke its banks and caused heavy floods that affected infrastructure in the following schools. 1, Khalifa Abubakar Primary and Junior School. 2, Merti South Muslim Girls Primary School. 3, Merti Muslim Primary and Junior School. 4, Gamachu Primary and Junior School. 5, Mulanda Nur Primary School. 6, Bahari Girls Primary and Junior Secondary School. 7, Bilikinur Mixed Secondary School. 8, Resaboru Primary School. 9, Malkamansa Primary School. And 10, Sericho Primary School. Honorable Speaker, if the effect of flooding in the named schools are not addressed, they will negatively impact on school attendance and cause high dropout rates and poor academic performance. Honorable Speaker, it is against this backdrop that I seek a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Education on the following. 1, could the ministry urgently intervene and restore infrastructure in the named schools and other schools affected countrywide, including restoration of access roads, construction of classrooms and latrines, and provision of desks, learning materials, food, sanitary towels, water tanks, and other relevant facilities in order to restore normalcy in affected schools. 2, what long-term measures has the government developed to mitigate effects of floods as a result of climate change to ensure that all school-going children are not disadvantaged again in future? I thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you. The Honorable Malulu, this I think is in your docket.
Thank you, Speaker. We'll invite the CS next week, Tuesday, if he'll be available, or Thursday, and then thereafter present a report to the House. Thank you.
Hope when you invite the PS, you also ensure that the member is duly informed so that she's present during the PS's attendance. And this should not take more than 2 weeks.
Speaker, you see we have the seven days rule when it comes to inviting a CS. And the Education Committee, as usual, when we have statements, we usually call honorable members to appear before the committee instead of raising statements with us. Then the chair presents a statement to the House, which becomes also new to the member himself or herself. We have done it before, and that's what we do as a practice. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Member for Bobasi, I hope you're now ready.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I stand to request for a statement regarding the reconstruction of a collapsed bridge in Nyamache Town, Bobasi constituency. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 44-2C, I rise to request for a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure regarding reconstruction of a collapsed bridge in Nyamache town within Bobasi constituency. Honorable Speaker, the bridge located in Nyamache town is a critical infrastructure for the residents of Bobasi constituency, as it serves as the principal route between the town and the neighboring areas, and most importantly, the commercial and the administrative section of the town. However, the bridge was swept away by flash floods that occurred in the area in 2023, thereby crippling the transportation system. Honorable Speaker, it's regrettable that despite the collapse of the bridge having been reported to the Kenya Rural Roads Authority, KERA, regional office in Kisii, via my letter reference number KERRA/Kisii/RD, volume 3, to bracket 38, date 4th March 2023, KERA has neither taken any action nor provided alternative solution to the residents. Consequently, they are forced to travel for over 3 kilometers to access an alternative bridge, which is also in very poor state, thereby posing a risk to their lives and goods. Honorable Speaker, it's against this background that I seek a statement from the chairperson of the Departmental Committee on Transport and Infrastructure on the following. Why has the Kenya Rural Authority, KERA, taken inordinately long to reconstruct the bridge in Nyamache town since its destruction by floods was reported in 2023? Could the KERA headquarters in Nairobi release emergency funds totaling 19,270,000